yeah, welcome everyone to BISBA week 10. Hopefully at this point you guys have been before, but we're the Sports Business Association. If you haven't been before, welcome. You're coming at a really exciting day today. Fortunately, we don't have any guest speakers, but we have a really fun end of the quarter social to kind of break up our finals week. So stay strong in your finals. We're almost done with the quarter collectively. So keep fighting. Oh, yes. Of course, we have an exciting announcement. If you guys didn't see, I'm sure you guys all saw because UCLA Athletics was posting it absolutely everywhere. That kind of went crazy on social media. But UCLA Athletics signed with Nike and Jumpman, aka Jordan Brand. Yeah, that's like super, super exciting. I'm honestly a little salty because I'm graduating, so I don't get to reap any of the benefits of being associated to a dope brand or school as an athlete here. But I'm really excited. I'll like take that all aside. I'm super, super excited for everyone else to be able to reap that benefit and just to have really cool gear. I feel like even the student store is going to be really cool. So something to look forward to, especially, if you're not graduating when we come back in person, it will be exciting. If you are graduating, I feel like maybe some of us will actually want to give back more to UCLA because they're about to be super swaggy. So super exciting news as well. So our agenda for today, like I said, it's all about fun. We're going to have a little bit of everything, actually. We have some icebreaker questions. We're going to go into some breakouts, do some fun kind of like would you rather sort of questions in smaller groups. We're also going to have a quick little trivia. If you went to our trivia night earlier this quarter, it's going to be kind of like a mini condensed version of that. So quick trivia, which there will be a prize to. So yeah, you guys thought the setting wasn't over. There will be a prize to this one. And then also there's going to be quick hot takes debate because I know our debate night was super fun earlier this quarter as well. So kind of a mini rundown of all of those things. Should be super exciting. There's going to be a prize. Also, just for a quick shout out, in the chat, there is the attendance form. Please fill that out. That all contributes to even like the prize we're giving out later today. But all of those points matter. And then also, I'll shout it out more at the end, but also in the chat, there's the t-shirts. BISBA has an exclusive drop of t-shirts, limited edition. We actually only have a certain quantity that we can give out and sell. They're $15. So we're going to put those, that link in the chat if you guys want to pre-order, and we should be able to get those throughout winter break, beginning winter quarter. So stay tuned for that, but check out those links as well. So we are about to go into icebreakers. I'm going to set us up into some breakout rooms. And you guys can already see some of the questions. We're going to throw all of these in the chat, but let me set us up into all of this.
Yeah, also I'm going to stop the recording for this, guys, so everyone feels comfortable about it all and all that.
Oh yeah, we're not going to share your...
And he yells at his He sits there and yells at his players, but they're the ones who are doing everything. Unlike in the NFL, where they actually make the game calls and all the plays, the players do most of the playing in the NBA. So do NBA coaches really matter now, or not? That's basically it.
Keep in mind, people always say LeBron is always the coach.
and the GM.
Yeah, there is an argument. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Greg Popovich at the Spurs, all that. Like, who knows? I want to keep it 50-50. That's why I'm trying to say that.
No, for sure.
And it's really looking 50.
Think also about like Doc Rivers. There's like great coaches, phenomenal coaches, and Steve Kerr. That's my guy. Shout out to the Bay.
Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr went to my local high school.
Well, the thing is,
everyone went to your local high school.
Jeff Bridges did a lot of like Will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas and like Fergie and all that.
Low flex.
Okay, once the poll closes, I have a very, very specific argument for this.
We're gonna close it in 3, 2, 1. Share results.
pretty lopsided.
Players.
Okay, so my argument real quick for the players is look at the 2016 Warriors. Steve Kerr was out with a back injury at the very beginning of the season. And with Luke Walton, not a bad coach, but with Luke Walton, they went 24-0. They ran a 24-0 run. That there was nothing. If Steve Kerr had been there, they probably would have done it. If Luke Walton was there, they could have put me in as coach and they would have gone 24-0. So I really don't think who was the head coach at the time really mattered.
It's a very, very good argument.
I don't know if this makes sense, but I feel like the coaching staff matters depending on who your players are. So like, I guess the players do matter more.
All right.
And I counter with basketball specifically, the coaches don't matter. Like other sports, yeah. But basketball specifically, that's why.
No. Like I would personally say like football coaches matter so much. Like the coach makes the team, you know what I mean? Not the other way around, especially with recruiting and stuff too. So yeah. And Christina, I'm gonna introduce this one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Colin, let's introduce this third one.
So yeah, guys, this one we want to know: is it fair to crown a national champion in college football this year during 2020? I know it's touched upon a little bit earlier by Hillary, but college football does not have an objective like playoff of like 8 or 16 teams like they do in the FCS level, Division II, Division III, and stuff like that. And so the College Football Playoff Committee, although it's a playoff, quote unquote, it is still very subjective. And so with that being said, many conferences are running different schedule lengths this year. There are various COVID regulations like the SEC. I got a buddy who plays for Arkansas. I got a buddy who plays for Michigan. It is way different what they're doing there versus what we're doing here at UCLA and in the Pac-12. So you got a lot of differences there. And so we just want to try and find out from you guys whether you think it's fair or not to crown a champion. And one really good example too is you got a team like Iowa State who is 7-2 or 8-2. Either way, they're a 2-loss team, and they're ranked ahead of an undefeated Cincinnati. And Coastal Carolina just beat a really good BYU team, and they're only ranked 13th. So all these conferences are treated a lot differently just based on subjective things. So we're curious what you think.
All right, launch the poll. Is it fair or is it unfair? All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Share results.
Oh, wow.
Really close. People said it was fair. Anyone want to share on their thoughts on this one?
I mean, I always want to share, but I'm going to punt this one.
I would just say that, I mean, aside from other consideration apart, it would only be fair if it was fair for the Dodgers and the Lakers to have to win their championships.
I don't think it's fair because honestly, you guys like just you correct me if I'm wrong, Colin, but didn't you guys start practicing and everything later than the other NCAA teams, like in the Big Ten and SEC, because of regulations?
Yeah, some of them started way earlier. We've had to take time off.
It's not fair. I feel it's not legit. Everyone should have the same chance.
Yeah, the Pac-12 has pretty much zero chance of getting in the playoff right now, even though if there was a normal season, who knows, we could have had a chance with maybe Oregon or USC or Washington or something like that. Which, by the way, I just want to plug my football team real quick. If we didn't spot a 35-7 lead to Colorado, a game which we ended up losing 48-42, we beat them. And then also at Oregon, we had a couple of turnovers that led to touchdowns, and we lost the game by 3. You take away a few bad plays here or there, and we're undefeated right now. So like, I'm really proud of the guys right now and grateful for what's happening at UCLA and stuff. So overall, I'm excited for our future, and I hope you guys are feeling that a little too.
Also, Jordan and Nike is definitely going to help with recruiting. That's all.
Big time.
Okay, we're wrapping up basically. So prize winners, t-shirts, awards, Shout out to everyone for making it this quarter and showing up to BISBA. It's been a really awesome and super unprecedented. I hate that word, unprecedented, but it's been a super crazy quarter, and just having it be on Zoom. So especially for people who are new this quarter to BISBA, I hope you enjoyed this first quarter of the year. So just to give some shout outs. So from the beginning of the quarter, we're sending that fanny pack to you, Emily, for winning our first trivia of the quarter. So shout out to Emily, yay!
Thank you.
For that. And just also just being an awesome member as well. Then we're going on to the next award, which we're giving to John. Shout out to John. I literally have the backpack here waiting for you. So I guess not waiting for y'all, like send it to you or whatever. So John basically accumulated the most points. So like I said, when we fill out that attendance sheet, when you repost some of our like BISBA's Instagram posts on your social media, on your just like Instagram story. Also, if you do that, make sure to tag BISBA as well. When you do that, all of these things contribute to points. So shout out to John for being noted as our most committed member this quarter. Yeah, so yay, John.
Thank you.
And also shout out to John because we have our t-shirt giveaway. So you won the t-shirt as well and killed the Kahoot. Is there anything you have to say to the people, John?
Just glad to be part of BISBA. It's been a pretty cool club, and I'm glad to see, we've had some fun stuff.
And this was your first quarter with BISBA?
Yeah, I'm a freshman, so new to UCLA also.
Super cool. Yeah, we're super happy to have you. Super glad to have everyone here as well. So we'll get you guys that t-shirt. For everyone else as well, I know I got to order my t-shirt still, but we're going to re-put that link in the chat. We'll probably resend it as well in our recap and things like that, so you have access to it. But be sure to click that link. Like I said, it's exclusive. We really only have a limited amount, so please hop on that early. They're just $15, have a super dope logo, and it would be cool just to be able to wear anywhere. So yeah.
Hey, let's chill in the chat a little bit, guys.
Somebody asked. They literally said, "What did?"
Hey, talk about a social. This is very social. I respect.
Somebody just said, "What did OPJ do?" What OPJ?
Somebody turn off the recording.
All right, we're stopping that.
Probably like all of our faces. So thank you all for attending. Once again, thank you for attending this entire quarter. I hope this meeting, this social, gave you a good respite for finals and studying and all of that. Please let us know. Please reach out to BISBA via social, via email. Tell us things you enjoyed. You can even throw it in the chat, maybe your favorite thing you enjoyed from BISBA this quarter, or maybe like one of your biggest takeaways, anything like that as well. We'd love to hear all of that feedback. So in the meantime as well, make sure you guys are staying safe. Stay tuned for future events because we're already prepping for winter quarter. So once again, if you don't follow us on the socials, perfect opportunity to. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And we have a really dope website. Shout out to Tom that's been working on that. And we have a group meet. So there's no excuses. You can reach out to us anyway. And hope you guys have also enjoyed it. It's been super cool growing with you guys this quarter as well. So yeah, stay safe. Have a good rest of your night. If I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. Also, I encourage eBoard to stay on just for a few minutes as well. And if anyone else has any comments or anything they want to ask, feel free to stay on as well. But for everyone else, hope you guys have a good night. And see you guys next quarter. Bye.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for a great quarter. Appreciate it. Have a great winter break.
Thank you.